The LPGA Tour has come back east to New Jersey for the Mizuho Americas Open. This year at Mountain Ridge Country Club. It hosted the Founders Cup back in 2021, and it is an absolute beaut. Grant Boone and Morgan Pressel looking at some of the highlights on a chilly Thursday morning. This is the host of the tournament, Michelle-Wiewest, back in action.
Not an easy shot from this fairway bunker right here. First time back in action. Competitive golf in a few years would roll that in for birdie.
Yeah, she is going to play in the U.S. Women's Open at Riviera, where she won. She won the U.S. Women's Open at Pinehurst in 2014. And how about this at the 15th?
One of the hardest holes on the golf course. Tough closing stretch here at Mountain Ridge.
She would make that. Here's a player who won a major in Jersey, ruoningyin at 13.
Greenside and two right here. Look at this chip. Just rolls out to perfection. First eagle of the day today on 13.
Won the KPMG Women's PGA at Baltusrol. She's playing with her great friend Jeenothitikul, the defending champion. This was Gino at 16 already, 4 under.
4 birdies and an eagle on the card. 3 birdies and an eagle on the card already to this point. Look at that. Nearly another eagle hole-in-one right there. Easy tap and birdie.
Tough hole to get close to, except for Gino, now number 2 in the world behind nataliyaguseva. But on top of the leaderboard, different golf course, you got the same leader with the Mizuho Americas Open. Glad to have you with us for round 1. 120 players in the field on the LPGA side of things, and 24 AJGA juniors in their own competition. Here's to former great junior turned major champion lexithompson at 16. Little chilly, Tom.
It is a little chilly. Certainly chillier than aditiashok would be used to coming from India, where it can get very, very warm over there, especially in the summertime.
And here is the winner the last time that the LPGA was here, 2021, Jinyoungko.
A little bit of rain fell yesterday and overnight on the property, making it a little bit softer.
Second shot to the 17th.
Yeah, it's not easy, Tom. It's not easy to jump into competitive play that way.
I think sometimes that's as big a hurdle as anything else, is when you're number one. It's just knowing that there's nowhere else to go. You're only really truly playing against yourself. It's a tough spot. The thing that has impressed me the most has been a distance control into these greens.
It's a big part of what she's been working on. Her iron game felt like it's not been up to her typical standard, so to see her distance control be spot on as it has been today means all the hard work she's been putting in is paying off.
Second shot for Jinyoungko, par 3, 16th.
Gives you a sense of the property here at Mountain Ridge. Beautiful golf course. Ruoningyin on the tee.
Likes to hit a fade. Should suit her on this little dogleg right.
Yeah, I like it. Just left of the bunker. Getting some run out there. They're buzzing. Now, Yoon on the tee. It's only about an hour if you drive into Manhattan from here, about 20 miles away.
This is a good drive from Ina.
I've not done...
I think you deserve it.
There, I have done it in Monaco, which you'd expect. Let's go to 16.
Lexi for birdie. Okay, Lexi. She's going to have...
Our partnership with the LPGA really embodies these shared values with our purpose-driven tournament that celebrates women and promotes the next generation of talent. Increasing the purse, enhancing the player experience, and hosting a leadership summit for young women are all ways we're making an impact with the Mizuho Americas Open.
Bit awkward here for Michelle-Wiewest at the 17th.
nearly impossible with this whole location. Everything sloping away. That was wonderful.
This is the par putt for Jinyoungko at 16.
Go up to the green at the 17th, and liliavu for birdie. Now back down to Gino's second.
Well, and she's just going to lay this one up. She went down there pretty deep, just enough to carry that, would have been enough to carry that front left bunker, and stop short of the next one beyond it.
Up at the green, michellewiewest for birdie. Low for michellewiewest. She knows she hasn't played a huge amount of golf. Chellachoi here.
The AJGA juniors, 24 of them competing. Yanawilson first played in this event as one of those AJGA competitors. Now she's playing in her second in the fairway at the 18th. And here's Michelle.
I'd have to imagine Michelle was feeling some nerves early. Right. It took her a little bit of time to get settled, plus a busy week. Definitely seems to have settled in on this back nine, as Tom mentioned.
17.
And Alexi, less than driver here.
Looks like she's leaning like this went left, Tom.
The big trees on the right side of this hole, so she couldn't get past the bunker that's about 20 yards ahead of her. She has 106 to this flag, and it should kick down into the left once it hits the green.
Just that beyond the bunker, everything repels the golf ball away. I mean,
So the nice approach in from Chellachoi. This for birdie. Tree heights, and has to be careful of how high the trees grow around here. Now Yoon.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, really good.
She too has an upslope and is faced with the same shot, basically. And she now knows that Ina got that one to spin, so if she can land it on the downslope, get it top forward and check.
Oh, just didn't get that bit of check. This is ruoningyin for birdie at 17.
Up at the 18th, this is Yanawilson's second shot. In the morning wave, and she's tied for 31st there.
Now Gino for birdie.
in the round. It's just an impossible hole location over there.
With her husband Johnny on the bag, michellewiewest at 18.
Nice, beautifully balanced follow through there. Could tell that was a good shot.
Inayoon for birdie. Unusual for a par 5 that isn't particularly long.
Trouble off the tee at 18 for liliavu, so here's her third.
There are some very well-placed bunkers on this 18th. If you do miss the fairway, that make you really have to think.
Great to be back in the Northeast. Golf courses here are magnificent. Now, ruoningyin for par.
Yeah, it's a little aggressive with that first putt. And she saw that there's going to be some movement to the left on this one.
Here's Yanawilson, third at the par 4, 18th.
A lot of green to work with here.
So Yana here on the LPGA Tour as a rookie. Family week here this week. Michelle for birdie.
She won't, I'm sure, be that thrilled with her round. We will see her here in the booth here shortly. She's going to come chat with us, but still, like I said, not easy to come out here.
Tee shot plays uphill. There is a bunker on the right of the fairway that starts at 247 off the tee. Tee shot's uphill. That's in play for Gino. She's got to keep it left of it. You know, and this could be a little harbinger of things to come with regards Nelly and Gino and the potential for some head-to-head battles later in the year.
You'd love to see it, wouldn't you? And they did battle last year at this event on the weekend.
Yeah, it's a good shot there from Ronnie as well.
Yana for par at 18. So Morgan, 30 players at even or better in the morning wave, 30 over par.
Yeah, so she's probably going to have to fight a little bit tomorrow. I'd say as it warms up a touch throughout the day.
At the 17th, Lexithompson. Third shot here, she drove it left. And that's going to meander back a little bit. You can see how big that green is. And that flag's just tucked. It's really guarded by that bunker on the right.
So you've got to be prepared for some release when this hits the green.
It's been one of the toughest greens to hit, the toughest green to hit on the golf course all day. Only a third of the field has found it in regulation because of the elevation, how it sits. That's a
Looked like a big hop.
just that downwind, even for Ruoning, one of the highest ball hitters with her irons, you're going to see.
Back on the 17th, we talked before we went to break about how difficult this putting green can be. And that one needs to sit down. That's going to be a tricky putt the other way for Lexi. Yanawilson had a bit of work to do tomorrow, but in good spirits after the opening round. Back out to the 17th, and Lexithompson for par. Oh, and another bogey recorded on this 17th hole. Just too many bogeys on that back nine today for Lexi. As we go to the tee at the 16th.
And Lindyduncan. New backman John Colleen looking on, the veteran.
He says to be good. Misjudged. There's a bit of a slope there, trying to use it to get closer to the hole.
Johnny may want to keep the putter cover on for this putt. He may not need a putt. Come on, Lindy.
And she has to be very precise with this shot in terms of her contact.
It's so thin, Karen. You can't really get the club underneath it very well. You have to play it along the ground. This is excellent.
Super fast.
This is Korea's Inayoon at the 18th.
Yes, for a par, she hit it in the fairway bunker on the right, pitched out.
And here is her compatriot from Korea, Youminhwang. She won the Lotte Championship late last season as a sponsor's invite. And at the 18th, Ruoningyin, who won at Baltusrol, Karen, about 15 miles away from here. She did not miss a green in regulation on the weekend.
Working really hard on this little downhiller. These old greens just have some subtleties to them that the players really have to pay attention to. Yeah, just giving the 10th tee a moment. 10th tee is very close to this 18th green. And players just getting ready to start their afternoon round. She can complete this round and be very happy with how she's performed today.
I think it's great to see Gino back playing to her full potential. I'd love to see a bit of a Nelly Gino sort of situation as the season goes on.
Okay, we said it was a virtual tap-in, but not many of those downhill at Mountain Ridge. All right, as the planes continue to land at neighboring Essex County Airport, here's lexithompson, ready to take flight here with her second.
Not really sure where the ideal position to land this is. There's a false front, goes in about 5 paces on this green. Anything short rolls back. I think she landed that right into the false front. So maybe that's the perfect location. Still ends up beyond the hole.
And welcome back to our coverage of the Mizuho Americas Open. We've been watching the morning wave so far, but now we're getting into the afternoon wave here on day one. And this is Lydiako at the 11th.
Five years ago doesn't seem that long ago, but when you consider that was the last time that Mountain Ridge hosted the LPGA, Lexi's one of the few in the field who was here.
Let's go over to the 11th. Second shot for Lydiako, and Karen Stupples has caught up with this group.
She's got a bit of a downhill lie. Ball was below her feet as well. A bit awkward. And this, I think, is such a hard hole location, stuck on a little ridge at the front of the green.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really small little plateau, and if you come up short, the ball's going to release back down the hill, as you can see there. And now she's got I'm assuming she made that one. Apologies for the slight technical glitch there. Let's go back to 11 and hannahgreen.
Only from 120, so that's a huge advantage, but she just got a bit of a gust of wind into then.
Yeah, this is one of those hole locations that...
And Adam's like, let's go a little bit past it so we can have a putt at it. Oh, and that came up short too.
This was a little earlier at the 11th. Lydiako. Steady.
Oh, goodness, Tom.
It's such a small area for them to finish the ball up there near the hole. And that goes to a little bit further right, and it starts to bring that big drop-off into play. Now, hannahgreen.
I mean, putting this one, but...
To win during that upcoming stretch. Of course, Charlie will be defending her title next week. This is a birdie putt.
And that was a good effort. I would say that there's probably...
On the previous hole. Third. See if she can get this one close. Oh, yeah. Flag hunting 2 holes in a row.
Absolutely. I was going to say, there's just about enough room to park a motorbike up there on that little ledge.
It's tiny.
Oh, it's
but
so
you get
good.
that.
Little downhill still from here. And that took a little hop, but it was no problem.
This is the 18th, and pattytavatanakit, who battled Nelly Korda all weekend at the Chevron Championship. Just turned 36 last week. 13th season on the LPGA Tour. Got a win up in Canada back in 2022.
She's had a pretty steady day today. 2 birdies and 2 bogeys on her card. Let's see if she could take advantage of this whole location. We've seen some beauties already. This one on a pretty good line.
At the 18th, this is Japan's Riotakeda.
Eyes are so blurry.
She has played well in majors, and that is her dream to win one.
Chizzyiwai, second at 11. Oh, well, there's no way it can stay up there. Now watch this and see if it goes off the green on the right. If it goes off the green, it's going to go miles because that's so steep.
That nearly landed in the hole as well.
Look at that. That's going to go all the way down to the bottom.
The deeper and further down the fairway you get, you've got bunkers on the left lurking to, ready to catch a tee shot if you're trying to avoid that water. They can make it as hard or as easy as they want with wherever they want to put those hole locations today. But this wind also, the wind that's a little swirly, makes it difficult to get the ball close to those hole locations as well. So that's what's causing some problems. Good tee shot though for Charlie on this hole.
Yeah, a little bit up the right side, shortens the hole slightly, and
Linngrant, second at 11. See if this left angle is better.
you just really have to play 20, 25 feet left of the hole.
This is at the 11th, and EY with the third shot. Now needs to sit. It's so difficult.
Just from 100 yards. Great opportunity to get that shot back here.
Okay.
Always a magician with those wedges.
A couple of yards less, 94 yards for Charlie. And you're right, better angle in from this right side of the fairway to see that flag.
Just draw something off the edge of that TV tower in the back.
And now the fourth here for Chizzyiwai. See, Brookehenderson has played the sensible second shot there, managed to get it flag high on a flatter part of the green, but now putting up onto that plateau where they have the flag today. It's not easy from anywhere. It's still going. No way. No way.
No.
If that goes off the edge of the green, it's going to go miles away. That is crazy right there. That just shows you how difficult it is. I mean, it's kind of the challenge of this golf course.
Greens were softer, different time of year, different story here, Tom.
Yeah, Linngrant, the ball kind of didn't release back down the hill there. She was far enough up for it to stay, so it's going to be an easy fall for Lynn.
Well, and it's going to be downhill from this part of the green, and it's amazing when you look at these greens from side on, how many undulations there are from side to side, as well as from back to front.
These are my favorite types of courses to play on tour, Karen. They really...
And this one's really difficult now, the fourth at 11 for Henderson.
Great shot.
Hannah, you've got Gino playing well today. I mean, if she can get a couple of victories.
Karen, you've got some great venues to go with it. You've got Hazeltine, Riviera, Royal Lytham, one of my favorites.
Back at 11.
And the bogey putt now for Henderson.
Great tee shot at the 16th for Paulareto. This to get under par.
It's breaking a little bit to the right.
New putter in the bag, Karen.
It is. Little heel shafted action as opposed to a centre shafted that she has been playing.
I asked her putting coach, Chris Cho, what brought on the switch. He said the toe hang provides a little more face awareness throughout the stroke for Lydia. It's been a long time since she's putted.
This is the tee shot at the 13th. This is hannahgreen.
And when you're standing on this tee shot, you think, oh, I have a chance of picking a shot up here, especially if you hit a tee shot like this. This one's lovely.
Her swing is just so in control right now, so repeatable, so simple.
Now charleyhull.
Hits it about the same distance as Hannah. And you can tell from the responses, this is a pretty good tee shot as well.
Yeah, bounding down there.
Back here, round one of the Mizuho Americas Open. And this hour of TrackMan Tracer technology is being presented to you by Progressive Insurance. Chizzyiwai trying to bounce back from a tough 11th hole. We say that about a lot of players.
The second hardest hole. The 11th. Oh, she's going to miss the false front here as well. Or I should say catch the false front. That 12th hole.
Up to 13.
And the second for lydiako.
223 is the yardage. There's a 3-wood. A little bit of wind off the left. It's a clean looking shot here. Needs to fade just a hint.
Oh, it's lovely. Lovely shot from Ko, and that will be an eagle putt for Lydia.
To get this one to get up onto the green, you heard Adam say, chase this one up. This might be too high to chase.
It works for pretty much everywhere that you go where he's designed. Now hannahgreen.
And this is towards the hole, but she got a bit of a wind gust into her as she hit it.
2 putts for a birdie. Back over to 12.
And a moment ago, Brookehenderson's second.
Kind of just a shocking start in the sense of like shocking to your system. So really.
It's more like it for Brooke. Now, Linngrant playing with her at the 12th.
Very short backswing there, even short for Lynn's standards, taking something off of that.
This is a birdie putt for Chizzyiwai.
Just slow up that start of the ridge.
And hannahgreen short of the green there on that false front, the bottom of the slope.
Kind of similar spot to where we saw Roning chip in from.
Yeah, charleyhull has already played.
At the 12th, the birdie putt for Linngrant.
The wind feels like it's starting to pick up at the moment.
Eagle time for lydiako.
She knows a little bit about what this putt does from watching Lydia's.
Let's see if Brooke can begin the climb back from a tough start.
Yeah, it's one of those important putts that can really settle you. After I said that rattling start, especially. The wind is a factor as well today. These were the kinds of, or golfer.
And where par really matters, huh? Here's ruixinliu. And at the 16th. In the first group, off of 10 today, Israel's laetitiabeck. Still have some groups finishing the morning wave. Chellachoi has had a good solid round. 1 under, one of the very few in the morning wave under par. This for birdie, but she would take 2 from this spot above the hole. 71. 13.
Second shot for Chizzyiwai. We know what players can do here. Knock it up there close. Chance for an eagle. Maybe just drifting too far right. Okay, it's going to have to be a pitch, a putt.
You wouldn't know it by looking at it,
it's
Tom.
amazing.
It is about as pristine as you could get. Feels like it's mid to late season form here at this golf course.
They had a bit of a warm spell recently, and that sort of popped all the trees around the golf course, so they don't look bare like they would do in the winter. And Lynn trying to banana that one in there.
Alinekrauter has had a really good start, a couple of birdies, but this is for par. Mountain Ridge resembles Lancaster a bit, just in the topography. Old school course, 66 for Andrea, Gino, 67.
I kind of feel like this golf game compared to a major test, and I think that's what we're going to have here as this week goes on. What a wonderful opening day for both Andrea and Gino.
Players to beat Nelly Korda this year, Kyoju Kim the other. Brianna Do got into this week's tournament because of her career best 4th place finish last week. Yubong getting her round started. She was runner-up. Thanks to everyone who made it possible today. For Morgan, Tom, Karen, Hallie, I'm Grant Boone. Thanks for watching the LPGA on Golf Channel.